Alright, Internet, allow me to apologize in advance for the video that you're hopefully about to watch. This will, if you've been watching the rest of the Half-Life 2 playthrough I've been doing, which I hope you have been, hopefully in order, what follows is going to be probably, I'll be generous here, probably only about 80% as terrible as you're used to. And there's a reason for that, and it is not that I am lazy. It is not that I am pretending to be terrible at this game. I legitimately haven't played this in 10 years, don't remember any of it. And, you know, as much as I like it and have fond memories of it, first-person shooters really aren't my thing. But I have a confession to make. I am a few footsteps away from the end of the Nova Prospekt level, and then I'm going to go do the entirety of Entanglement. And these are all very fresh and vivid in my mind, because I played them all yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't record, because I'm an idiot. The flash drive, I forgot to check, and it was full. So I get to do it all over again. And the unavoidable side effect of that is that I do sort of know, unlike the rest of this game, I do sort of know what's coming. So this will seem a little bit more like if you watched the walking scenic Highway 17 videos I did. This will seem a little bit more like that, wherein I actually know what's coming and give occasional glimmers of possibly knowing what I'm doing. Loads and loads of loading notwithstanding. Hey, it's the plucky sidekick.
Gordon, you made it. Boy, am I glad to see you. You better hurry, Gordon.
Glad to see you too, ma'am.
I'm glad you made it here in one piece. My dad's up there somewhere, in that holding area. It's gonna take some doing to get him out. Let's get out of here. I'm afraid I'm flying blind here. Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place. The little we do know is all bad. Get ready.
Here. This'll get me into their security system. Now to find my father. Oh my god. Poor people. There. All right, I think I can bring him in. There. He's on the way. Let's go meet him.
Let's go meet him, she says. Like, you know, oh, it's just a
Ha! Done.
trivial
Follow me.
little adventure. And of course,
Come on. He should be
Alex
in here.
has a lot of hit points,
Let me just get this open.
but not an unlimited number of hit points.
There he is.
And so it is possible for her to die. So, and she in fact did die.
Let me see if I can get this open.
Last time I played through this. So I have to be sort of annoyingly aggressive sometimes to protect her. Sidekicks, huh? Go figure.
Is that really you? I can't believe you found me.
Dad, are you all right?
I'm fine, but you've got to get out of here.
We're here to get you out, Dad.
Never mind me. Save yourselves.
No, we're not leaving you. I think I can recalibrate the Combine portal to get us out of here.
But where will you go?
I talked to Dr. Kleiner. His portal was almost working again.
Almost
If he's
working
managed to
again.
repair it, we'll end up there. If he hasn't, well, we couldn't be any worse off.
It's not worth the risk, Alex. I can't lose you. Get out while you can.
We're not leaving here without you. That's final.
We can't leave Judith here either.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll find her. For now, I'm going to send you to the teleport chamber. I'm not saying goodbye, Dad. We'll meet you there.
I know you will. I'll see you there, baby.
I'm being meowed at by a cat who thinks my time could be better spent petting him.
Let's get out of here.
Considering how popular this playthrough of Half-Life 2 is proving on
Right.
YouTube thus far,
Over here.
the cat's probably not wrong.
I'm gonna head back to the security station and try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
Hey, take care of yourself.
You too, ma'am.
Hey, it worked. Let's see what I can do to clear the way for you. Keep an eye out for Mossman. I'll get my dad through the prison as far as I can, then I'll catch up with you. Hang on, I'll see if I can figure out how to get that gate open. Okay, got it.
You notice that light suddenly turn on there? There's a reason for that. We want you to notice the soda machine. Totally out of place in a decrepit, run-down, virtually abandoned prison. Because they want you to notice that someone's stashed supplies on top for you. That was graceful. My cat, not me. Wow. What?
I'll have this open in a jiffy.
Sure you will.
Damn, it's jammed. Okay, I've got an idea. Head back to that office. According to the schematics, there should be a vent behind those shelves.
I don't want to sound cynical, Internet, but she came up with that idea way too quickly. Okay, I've got an idea. It's like she wants me to go eventing.
Be careful, Gordon. I'm picking up a lot of combine sensors in the area ahead.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Tee.
I'll start working on this gate. Just a sec.
It's like they want me to have grenades for some reason. And shotgun ammo. Buddy, will you please stop?
Uh-oh, look at the monitor.
For reals. There's not a lot of them. Oh yeah. I'd forgotten. I am definitely getting better at taking out turrets with grenades, so there is that. And it's a useful skill to have because I'm going to have to do it several more times. And that is still a random, pointless place to put a a barrier, but okay. Where did you come from? Man, I got through this much better last time. Oh well. Derp. Oh, come on. There we go. That was irksome. Got them both. Nice. Only got shot up a little bit. That's where I came. And, you know, one thing that bugged me the last time I was playing through this, I hate having to redo levels when I'm doing something like this, because I can never remember, like, oh, I already talked about this, but was it in the thing that didn't record? One of the things that bugs me about the Nova Prospekt level is how few people there are. It's this huge, huge building or building complex, and it's decrepit and virtually abandoned. The only people you see are soldiers or guards, I guess, ostensibly, though they're quite well armed. But you never really see any prisoners who aren't in these little, you know, containment life pod things. And it's just kind of weird because, I mean, obviously you look around this place and there's nothing about this building that suggests they have a janitorial staff, for example. But there's nobody else here. And it's, you know, the game was revolutionary, and the source engine was really novel and ahead of its time, but it still has limitations, and one of those is that there's apparently a pretty small limit on the number of NPCs that can be on a map at one time. And you know, if you've played any of the newer, like, Assassin's Creed games where there's huge crowds of people and whatnot, this world seems really barren. I know it's supposed to be a post-apocalyptic, you know, dystopia, but it's a very barren, very empty world. And it's apparently a limitation of the engine, you know, and it would not. It was the state of the art, I guess, because it would be several years really before you'd start to see games with, you know, blue forces, civilian populations in them in any meaningful numbers. I mean, I guess, you know, the very first levels where you got the security forces and the workers going around, you know, that's, I guess, maybe one of the first, but the civilians mostly skedaddle by the time the actual fighting starts. You know, by the time you get a crowbar, the only, you know, you stop kind of seeing civilians. There's a few people from the Underground Railroad, but that's it. You know, I think it would be a much more interesting.
Another control room. Looks like it's still occupied.
Much more interesting level if you know, there were people here who could beg for their lives or whatever.
My guess is there's a bunch more soldiers heading your way. Quick, search the room. There should be some combine turrets nearby.
There are, in fact.
I can reprogram these turrets to attack the enemy. Set them up to defend the control room.
Warning. Malignant viral interface bypass detected. Polyphatic core reprogramming detected. Sterilizers and containment fields may be compromised.
And I'm doing it like that for a reason.
I'm going to have to catch up with you to get access to them.
Because
I'm picking up a lot of incoming soldiers.
I learned something interesting from playing through this the first time. I didn't say I got good or competent, but I learned a thing or two.
You've got to hold on till I get there.
Oh well, didn't work. Four bots would have been better, but take what I can get. there in a second, she says. Things are all safe. Such gore, such carnage, such mayhem.
Sorry it took me so long. Glad to see you're okay.
Look who's all obsessed with the vents
See if
again.
I can find Mossman. It looks like this station might give me better access.
Like the little sticker on the back of the monitor there.
There she is. Wait a minute. How'd she... I'm not calling about that. What she... You promised you weren't going to touch Eli. Oh my
The
god.
soldiers were a bit overzealous, I admit, but he was too tempting a prize to simply turn loose. Especially in the absence of Gordon Freeman.
You would have had Freeman if you'd been patient and just waited for my signal.
We weren't entirely sure you were ever going to get around to that. Human loyalties being what they are.
Dr. As I have stated before, you have to let Eli come around on his own.
I have
and-
known Dr. Vance far longer than you, my dear. I'm afraid your feelings for him may have blinded you.
Feelings? This has nothing to do with feelings. It's a simple truth that when Eli believes
This
in our...
is not open to debate, Dr. Mossman.
Doctor, please.
So sorry, Judith. I'm all out of time.
Damn her! I don't believe this! Come on, Gordon. Now we've really got to hurry. Go on ahead. I'll disrupt the next level of security and catch up with you when I can.
I forget, is there something this way? I did just play this, honest. Very durable monitor. Does make you wonder where all the Combine soldiers were coming from, though, doesn't it? Because they sure didn't come through this door. Head crabs. Why did it have to be head crabs? Ah, yes. This level. I have to confess, despite having done this, I still don't know the correct way of doing things. We just electrocute a head crab? I think we did. Nice. There's one more. I don't go that way. Isn't there one more? I feel like there was one more. Oh well. This will probably work. I'm still gonna save here anyway, just in case. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, internet, but that's how I did it. So. Onward and upward. Oh boy. Not going that way. Wonder if my little antlion friends did that. Seems a little excessive even for them. But if not them, who? I wonder.
Contact has moved to Block 3A. Warning. Sterilizers and containment fields may be compromised. Airwalk augmentation for 6-8. Drop and emerge immediately.
I don't remember if there's anybody up here. I just have to kill the guys down the way. I think I just have to kill the guys down the thing. Which is a little bit irksome, but you know, it works. Now I need to double check if there's anything useful up here, because I'm not going to get to go back after a moment. And now, a truly unpleasant sequence begins.
I'm picking up more incoming soldiers. See if there's some more turrets nearby.
There are more turrets. Not enough. There are more turrets.
Quick, get these set up. I'm seeing soldiers in all directions.
Curse you, you uselessly inaccurate submachine gun. Wanted to reload, not switch. There we go. Ah, that was... Just say no to grenade spam. Like, honestly. Come on. You could just pwn yourself with your own grenade there, pal. I say. Irritating. Okay. Oh, that was that was interesting. It's slightly easier because I sort of knew what I was doing. May as well take all the goodies because you can't take it with you. I'm fine, thanks for asking. That was no problem. That was a fun little, you know, fun little battle royale with a bunch of heavily armed goons. It's sort of funny because, like, in the rest of the game, Alex praises you for every tiny little thing you do, and then you hold off a whole wave of Combine shock troops, and she's just like, let's get going and go deal with my evil, wicked stepmom.
Attention ground units. Mission failure will result in permanent off-world assignment. Code reminder. Sacrifice.
Great, another security station. Alright, Mossman, where are you?
Sometimes, Alex, I feel like you like machines more than you like me.
Found her. Ha! Got you now! Uh-oh. Well, come on, Gordon. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Speak for yourself. I'm here to get the Eli Vance out of prison, not
Come on, Gordon!
antagonize
Let me seal this door.
Dr. Mossman. And what a big door it is, too, I might add.
Back now. There she is. Leave it talking to me, Gordon. We may need her to get out of here.
Still cracks me up. Leave the talking to me.
Hello? Oh, thank God someone... Alex? Gordon, how did you get in here?
We know all about you and Breen.
What?
You've been a spy for the Combine the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Damn it! Move back, Mossman. We're coming in.
This reminds me of something I want to try.
Alex, whatever you may think, I assure you I work to protect your father.
Shut up and be glad you're still some use to us. We're going to reconfigure this teleport and get the hell out of here.
You see, we're working to the same end. I've already reprogrammed the modulator to emulate a Zen relay.
That's my father's work you stole.
It's my work, too. And I had to prove to Dr. Breen that your father would be the most valuable member of any research effort going forward.
Enough of your bullshit! Look, Gordon, there's my dad. I'm going to bring him in.
You found Eli?
Can I shoot
No
her?
thanks to you. Just enter the coordinates for Dr. Kleiner's lab and let's get moving.
But we need access to the teleport platform and we're locked out.
I'll take care of that.
Can I shoot her? What do you think, Internet? Should I shoot
Let's
the
get
traitor?
going. Oh my god.
Oops, negligent discharge.
With this thing?
Apparently she's immortal.
How long?
Never. Until now.
Sigh.
I had a fairly good idea of what to expect.
I'll bet you did. It looks like it's waiting for us.
The Combine uses a peculiar pulse-forming network with a very long rise time. It takes quite a while to recharge.
So you've warmed it up for us. Good. And just in time. Dad, down here! Sorry we took so long. I hope that wasn't too bad for you.
Don't worry about me, sweetheart. Judith! I see they set you free.
Not exactly.
Negligent
Eli!
discharge.
I was so worried about
The coordinates, Dr. Mossman.
So, this is the Combine board. It's smaller than I imagined.
Hurry up, Mossman! Dr. Kleiner!
Yes, Alex. Where are you?
We're in Nova Prospekt, and we're running the Zen emulation for the first time. Are you ready for us?
Ready, willing, and fully enabled.
Good. We'll send my dad through first. He's in position
Kleiner
for...
is such a dork.
What's that? Hold on, gotta bring this back down. No! Stop! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Alex. It's the only
No! Get back!
What's going on,
Dad!
Alex? Judith!
No!
What's happening?
I tried, Internet. Tried to kill her, but no.
Dr. Kleiner, you have to stop them!
Stop who, my dear?
Oh my god! What coordinates are these? Where the hell did she take him? No. Cover me, Gordon. I've got to reset the portal. Gordon, use the turrets.
Use the turrets, Gordon. Yeah, the turrets aren't really that effective, Alex. I know you like machines and everything, but the turrets are no substitute for... Turrets are no substitute for, like, having a second, you know, Gordon Freeman. Oh yeah. Remember now. You're not even doing anything. At least loot the corpses while we wait.
Almost there.
Can't go that way.
Just a couple more seconds.
Ja? Ah.
God, it's done. Let's get the hell out of here. These readings are scaring me. Okay, Doc, we're locked on. Come on, Gordon. Get in.
I'm getting. That one turret is putting up an awfully valiant fight. Hey, this looks familiar.
We made it. But where's Dr. Kleiner?
Where is the welcoming committee?
Dr. Kleiner, let us out!
At least they fixed the problem with the plugs coming loose.
Alex? Gordon? My God, how did you get here? And when?
What's wrong?
My dear, I had given up hope of ever seeing you again.
I was afraid we might not make it either. I think the teleport exploded just as we were porting out.
Indeed it did, and the repercussions were felt far and wide, but that was over a week ago.
What do you mean? Gordon and I were just there a minute ago.
Fascinating. We seem to have developed a very slow teleport. This suggests an entirely new line of investigation.
See Alex's facepalm right there?
A week?
Yep. That's how I
Then
feel.
what have we missed?
A great deal, my dear. The blow you struck at Nova Prospekt was taken as a signal to begin the uprising.
But what about my father?
Well, that is most troubling. According to the Vortigaunts, he is a prisoner at the Citadel.
We've got to get my father out.
Barney has been leading a push with that very aim in mind. And another of your friends arrived several days ago.
Dog, you made it. Good boy.
So there, you see? It's not all hopeless.
I wish I shared your optimism,
It's
Doctor.
not all hopeless.
Doc, come in. Are you there? Hey, Doc, are you there?
Yes, Barney, and I'm no longer alone. Alex and Gordon have just arrived.
Well, man, that's good news. I almost gave you guys up for lost. We're planning to set up a staging area for attacking the Citadel.
Gordon and Dog can head your way. I want to get Dr. Kleiner somewhere safer. Then I'll meet up with you.
I'll take all the help I can get. Oh, crap! Incoming! Go on, get going!
Okay, Gordon, you heard him. I'll catch up with you as soon as I get Dr. Kleiner settled.
Just a minute. I can't leave without Lamar.
Oh, no.
Where did she get to?
Go on, Gordon. I'll take care of this.
Woohoo.
Dr. Kleiner, there's really no time.
Every little bit
No,
helps.
no. She's around here someplace.
We'll find you another pet head crab. There are plenty to go around.
There's only one Hetty.
Only one Hetty. Alright, well, since you guys are abandoning the place, I'll just take all the supplies. And then jumping down through there begins the next level, which is Anti-Citizen 1. So this is a good spot to end here. I'm sorry this wasn't as incompetent as my usual videos, but I'm not gonna, you know, feign surprise and whatnot. I'm a little too old to do the whole, you know, insane YouTuber thing. So, I hope you enjoyed this regardless of its personal and technical shortcomings. And hope you, I hope you stay tuned and check out my other videos. Until then, stay warm, Internet. It's been below zero the last couple of days. That's in, you know, wimpy American degrees, too, not metric.
Come out, Lamar.
So, stay warm and be nice to one another, Internet. It's the least we can do.